Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I've prepared a 45-minute Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of eagle pose. The message is about living today so you have no regrets for tomorrow. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. Whew. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and press the start button for today's playlist all together right now. Then come with me, take a seat right in the center of your mat. Maybe it's a crisscross style with your legs. Maybe your legs are going to be extended out, or maybe you sit up on a block. Flip your palms up, bring your index finger and your thumb together. Shrug your shoulders up, roll them down the back side, and close your eyes as you sit up super tall. So just beginning to connect your heart, mind, body, and spirit together. Your breath is going to naturally slow the cadence down. But collectively, let's take a nice deep breath in. Fill your heart, fill your lungs, fill your chest. Sip it in, sip it in, sip it in. Cap it off and sigh it out your mouth. Now collect your hands in prayer style at your heart center. Draw your chin towards your chest. In this Anjali Mudra hand gesture, seal right into your heart a single-minded purpose. Could be a wish, could be a prayer for today's practice. We're going to focus on living today so we have no regrets for tomorrow. So if that brings into mind maybe someone or something you'd like to dedicate your practice towards, go ahead and solidify that right into your heart right now. And then open your eyes, lift your gaze, scoop your arms out and up on the inhale. Make a twist on the exhale. Bring your right hand to the top of the left thigh and roll the left shoulder blade back. Soften the space around your eyes. And then come back to the center. Spread your Surya Hasta Sun hands nice and wide. Breathe in. And then breathe out with a twist in the opposite direction. Now back to the center. Breathe in, elevating your arms up. Even shift your gaze up. Tense your arms, make them like goalposts as your heart and chest lift. And then take the pads of your fingers behind your body. Thumbs are going to be in, pinky fingers out. Roll your shoulder heads up and back. Lean back. Maybe even lift your bottoms up. Now, as you sit back down, sweep your arms back out and up, breathe in. Take that first twist again, right hand to the outside of the left thigh. This time, bring the back left arm up and across as you bow down with your forehead heading towards the earth. And then as you rise up, either wrap a hug or intertwine your arms for eagle arms, lifting your forearms up and allowing your pinky fingers to come toward me. Unravel that, breathe out and up. Take your tented finger pads behind your body again. Shrug your shoulders up and back. Lift your sternum, your breastbone up. Maybe pick your bottom up. Land back down. This time, put the opposite leg on top. Make a switch. Sweep your arms back out and up. Carry up the gifts, the graces, and the blessings you've been given. Twist left hand to the outside of the right front thigh. Back right arm lifts up, cross over, bow down to the earth. As you rise up, either wrap that hug or maybe eagle arms, lifting your forearms, allowing your pinky fingers to come toward me as you stabilize your gaze. Beautiful. Now release it. Tense your finger pads on the left. Right arm comes up and over for a side bend. Now back up and over to the opposite side. So you're tenting your finger pads and you're letting the top arm lift up and over. Now just move at your own pace. Take your time. Breathing in and out through your nose. If you feel like you could allow your forearm to come down, maybe you give that a try, or maybe you keep the arm softened at the elbow with your tented finger pads. Many options. Just let the flow move. It's a little saja movement, a little water flow. So living today so we have no regrets for tomorrow. So we've been unpacking 365 gathered truths. It's a box of wisdom. And inside this box, there's 365 cards that offer wisdom. Now keep that going side to side. And the cards, they just look like this. Keep it going. And today's thought is, we are reminded how short life really is and how we are just passing through. So all the people you haven't told you love lately, tell them now and live your days like you mean it, with no regrets for tomorrow. Now slip your hands beneath your kneecaps. Just roll back on your sits bones and just hang out with your back rounded like a cat. Rock forward, arch your back and look up. Breathe in, stretch your neck. One more time. Exhale, round and roll back. Inhale, rock forward and look up. Breathe in. Now, take your hands right on your kneecaps and trace a circular motion. Now, you might find some cat style on the back of your circle and maybe a little cow on the front, a little back bend. So just breathe, let the breath, your breath flow in and out through your nose, focusing on being right here in this space and this place. Reverse that direction. Smooth cadence, samavriti. Let there be the same amount of space in between each of your breaths. Now hold up in the center. Just allow your legs to get stretched straight out. Flex your feet, maybe even bounce out your legs a little bit. Sweep your arms out and up. Press your thigh bones down. Dandasana staff pose as you inch your sit bones back. Let your heart be aligned, long alignment, and then allow your head to bow down as you fold. Now slide your forearms right alongside your body. Let your forearms land so they're beneath your shoulders. Knees come in towards your nose and your toes are now pointed. Yeah. Now circle your feet right around your ankles, right here in this posture. Yes, flare your toes out and then reverse that direction. Get some mobility into your feet and your ankles. And then extend your legs straight up to the sky. Now keep your legs right there. Point your toes. Floint your toes, which is in between a flex and a point, and then pull your heels up as you pull your toes down and you flex. Now we're going to go fast. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Now hold up in the flex. Charlie Chaplin, your feet, turn them out. Heels in, toes out, yes. Beautiful. Now feet back together, knees bent, toes point. Now scoop your legs out so they hover. Draw them in and up and hold. Knees to nose. Scoop down, toes point. Flex the feet as you draw them up. Now connect these moves with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhaling on the contraction. Inhaling on the expansion. Now hold your legs up top and scissor them in and out. Front to back. Yes, front to back. Point your toes, scissor the legs. Keep the legs scissoring, flex your feet in and out. Beautiful. Now go ahead and let your feet be flexed and visualize them painting the front wall as you lower down to hover. Draw knees to nose. Exhale into a little ball. Inhale, lift up, paint the front wall. Use your core. Press your navel into your spine to protect your back, but it's a smooth, graceful, steady flow as you breathe in and out through your nose. It's that Ujjayi pranayama breath that helps create that presence in the here and the now, because that is when we know how. Keep it going. Just 2 more sets right here. Flexing as you lower, pointing as you scoop in. Last time. And then now stretch your legs out, let them land. Pull your right knee in as you lay your head down. Left leg is down, right knee is bent, hug it in. Wrap it across your body, create a T with the right arm and look over to the right side of the house. Now come back onto your back and reverse it. Hug the left knee and shin in. Lengthen the right leg long. Wrap that hug. Take the left leg across. Maybe you create a goalpost with the left arm looking over to the left side of the house. Breathe. Now from here, just create a little rock and roll. You're just going to go back and forth. Find a little massage before we roll with crisscrossed ankles right up and over to our hands and knees when you're ready. Nice and slow. Just come to hands and knees, finding a little cat. And arching your back, tilting your tail up to find cow. Push the earth away. Index knuckle and thumb knuckle really root down. Inhale and soften. So exhale, round and hollow. So how do we stay in this place, in this space, really finding ways to control our thoughts? Any thoughts that may try to distract you from this place today, just let them pass you by. You are not your thoughts. We have a lot more control of our thoughts than we think we do. Now, neutralize your spine, shift your hands right and left, and take a circular motion. Now, if you prefer, you can let your head and your neck travel around as well. Breathe in and out through your nose. Find those nooks and crannies that might be stuck, and find ways to breathe through those areas. And then reverse that direction. And then go ahead and tuck your toes under, plant your hands solid at the width of your shoulders, and find your way into downward facing dog. Now pedal through your feet a little bit, pressing your heels back behind your second and third toe. And then we're going to walk our hands back toward our feet at the back of our mat, letting your feet be heel-toed apart all the way to the width of your mat. You're in a fold. One hand captures the opposite bicep to hang in ragdoll. Now, ragdolls have a very heavy crown of their head, almost like wearing a helmet. Now stabilize in the center. Can you find stillness? No fidgeting. Be still and know. Shake your head out. Any kind of angst, anything that's troubling you, any anxiety, any doubt, any fears, just let them spill right out onto your mat. Any concern about the future, about the holiday, just let it spill right on out. Move your head back and forth with faith, with that knowingness that this too shall pass, that hurting people hurt people, and that you are destined for greatness. Release your hands down, pop your right heel up, stay in the fold, right hand down, twist open to the left. Stay right here. Pull your right hip back, maybe left hand to the small of the back, maybe to the top of the right thigh bone. Release that connection, lower the right heel down, pop the left heel up, pull the left hip back, left hand down, twist open to the right. Maybe you stack your shoulders at 6 and 12 o'clock. Maybe you want to continue on to a half bind with the right hand to the small of your back, or maybe to the top of the left thigh. Now release back down into the fold. Keep your feet right where they are and walk out into a wide-legged high plank posture. Now take your heels and shift them over to the right. Pick the left arm up and bring it up and overhead as the bottom right hip lifts. Beautiful. Come back around. Optional push-up. You can let your shoulders Come right over your wrists and then lean forward a little. Shift your heels left and then right arm up and over for a variation of side plank. Come back around. This time, lower all the way down to your belly on your mat. Bring your legs to the width of your hips. Slip your forearms forward. Sphinx pose. Heart lifts. Now, just tap your feet on the mat. Just tap them a little bit. Now, bend your legs, flex your feet, and scissor in and out, right and left. Yeah, just go one in front of the other. One in front of the other. Breathe. So really tapping in to living with no regrets requires presence and that attitude of gratitude. Now, rinse your knees right and left like windshield wipers. You can even pick one hip up. Just rinse and shift. So that living today with no regrets for tomorrow requires living in the now and really thinking about, speaking about the things that are good. Now, everything that happens is not good, but we focus on the good that we can do. The good that we can do with the things that happen to us, we think, maybe sometimes for us. Now, extend your legs back long. Maybe baby seal, lifting your heart up, lifting your elbows up, and stretching the front body out. Now, in this same posture, shift your weight right and left. It's a very gentle shift. Should feel good. Really opening up that front body. Savoring today, savoring the joys that we have in our life, the blessings and the gifts we've been given, and just knowing that the trials and the tribulations, they do pass. This too shall pass. Now reach back down to the earth with your chin. Bring your hands alongside your body. Palms down, tops of feet down, chin down. Rise up like you're flying, like an airplane. Lift the heart and chest. Flare your fingers and toes out and breathe. Shalambhasana. Lower back down. Perhaps you could lace your hands behind your back. If not, no worries. Rise back up again, Shalambhasana. Maybe lifting your hands off of your back body or just keeping your wings flying up, but breathe. Release back down, hands by your ribs. Tuck your toes under, rock up and back, downward facing dog. Now in your down dog, lift your right leg up, roll open at the hip. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Right knee taps right tricep. Stretch it on back, long, straight, and strong. Right knee, left tricep. Stretch it on back. Roll open at the hip, bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Knee to nose, one time, step the right foot up toward the right thumb. Dip the left knee down, offer your arms up, breathe in. And as you goal post your arms, dip your hips, breathe out. Lace your hands behind your back. Slide them down the inside of the left hamstring. Retract your shoulders and shift your gaze high. Release and frame the right leg. Tuck the left toes under. Come to pyramid. So you're going to pop the back kneecap up. Front knee can be bent. Hands could be on blocks. They could be tented finger pads. Back heel can be lifted. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, bow down and fold. Now look at the right foot. Go ahead and float up, half moon. Right hand reaches over and out. Left arm lifts up. Left arm comes overhead as right leg bends. Pick up the right arm, A little Dewey Hasta, like you're hugging someone you truly love. Step back, warrior two. There you go. Now flip both palms, straighten the right leg. Breathe in, look up, collect your hands on top. Exhale, press back down, second warrior. Do that again. Inhale, rise up, breathe in. Hear your own breath, clear your path back down. One more time. Inhale, rise up, breathe in, look up. Right here, right now is when we know how. Now, flip the right palm for peace. And then windmill your hands down, stepping back to high plank, lowering down towards your mat, all the way to your belly, letting your heart come through the gateway of your arms into cobra or up dog, then diving back, down dog. Breathe and hold. Left leg is on the lift. Open up at your left hip. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread your toes. Left knee, left tricep, tap it high. Inhale, stretch it long, straight and strong. Left knee, right tricep, work the oblique. Inhale, stretch it out. Bend the left leg, open up at the hip. Pull back on the right hip. Knee to nose, one time. Step it up, right knee comes down. Anjaneyasana, that low lunge. No rush, no hurry. Tee your arms with those goal posts. Open the heart, dip the hips, stretch the right hip flexor. Now lace your hands, slide them down the inside of the right hamstring, look up. You know where you're going. Frame the left foot, tuck the right toes under, pop the right kneecap up. Each leg on its own track of train. Pyramid, inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Now take a peek at the left foot. Left hand reaches over and out. Find your way into half moon. Shine from the inside out. Not being led by your emotions, but being led by your decisions. Yes, right arm up and over. Live for today. Now bend the left leg. Visualize planting the right foot is going to be visualized planting on the back wall as you lift the left arm up. Step back, second warrior. Whoo! Flip both palms, straighten the left leg, breathe in, look up. Exhale, press back down, breathe out. Inhale, rise back up. Things are looking up, shifts your gaze high to the heavens. Exhale, back down. One more time. Inhale, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, second warrior. Flip that left palm, find peace. Peaceful warrior. Then let it go. Windmill your hands down. Step back to that high plank asana. Lower all the way to your mat. Heart lifts as you open it up. Exhale back, down dog. Beautiful. Right leg lifts, moving on. Roll open at the hip. Right knee, right tricep, and hold. Windshield, wipe it over to the left and hold. Shoot the right foot out, fall in triangle as the left arm comes up and then possibly overhead. Now plant the left hand, right knee in toward your chest, back to three-legged dog, or keep going and flip inside out for wild thing. Bring it back around. Kiss the right kneecap. This time, come right on up to high lunge, crescent lunge. Breathe in. Tee your arms on top of your high lunge. This time, collect your hands at heart center. Hinge forward, left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Now take yourself up and around. second warrior. There you go. Turn it into stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Now tee your arms right here and bend your knees. Scoop the right arm under the left for eagle and take that sway. Yes, so let your weight be more in your heels, let your toes be light, let your hips be low. Forearms lift and you sway. Beautiful. Now release to the second warrior, back of the house. Flip the left palm for peace. This time straighten the left leg. Right hand connects the left wrist. Assist yourself up and back. So much so that you dig the left heel in. Pivot back around for a wide-legged stance, side bend to the top of the house. Breathe. Beautiful. Now, come to the front of your mat. Collect and frame the right foot. Shoot the right foot back, high plank, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale back, down dog. Breathe and hold. Left leg lifts, open up at the hip, you've got this. Left knee, left tricep, and hold. Left knee rinses to the right tricep and hold. Shoot the left leg out, fallen triangle. Left leg could be bent, could be extended, right arm lifts up, and maybe overhead. Now, right hand comes down, left leg bends, it sweeps back, roll open at the hips, stay, or flip inside out for wild thing. Kamakrasana or stay in that three-legged dog. Your practice, your body, your choice. Bring it around, go ahead and kiss your left kneecap. Step it right on up, crescent lunge. Breathe in, this is the high lunge. Sole of the left foot hugs toward the right. Back foot, tee the arms, open your heart. Steady and stable, collect your hands at heart center, wring it out. Find that way to activate that presence and that gratitude in your life. Courage in action. Maybe you stack your arms 6 and 12 o'clock. Warrior 2, you know where you're going. Bring it up and around. Turn your second warrior into stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Now, hands slide down those imaginary panes of glass. This time, left arm scoops under, eagle arms to activate that sway, that shift. Smooth, steady, and stable. Lighten up the toes. Hips are low, forearms are high, gaze is steady. Release it, back of the house, second warrior. Flip the right palm with precision, peaceful. Straighten the right leg, left hand connects around the right wrist. Assist yourself up and back, dig the right heel in. Pivot around to a wide-legged stance, side bend. Come back around to the front. You can pivot the left leg to the front, frame it, shoot the left leg back, high plank, move on through Vinyasa. Meeting back, down dog. Beautiful. Now, right leg lifts, open up at the hip. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Right knee, right tricep. One breath, one move. Rinse it over to the left tricep. Shoot it out. Inhale as the left arm comes up and overhead. Left hand down, bring it back around. Stay or flip. Inside out for a wild thing. Bring it around, kiss the right kneecap. Bring it on up, crescent lunge. Root to rise, Find that stability. Steady your gaze. Tee your arms. Dip your hips a little more. Collect your hands. Hinge. Ring it out on the twist. Left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Seam of the left inner thigh lifts. Warrior two. Up and around. Stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Right arm sneaks under. Eagle arms. Take that sway. Side to side. Breathe and flow, steady and stable. Savoring today's joys. Now, warrior two, back of the house, peel it open. Flip the left palm, reverse. Straighten the left leg. This time, left arm reaches behind your head. Right arm captures the left elbow. Lift up and back. Whoo! Release the left toes up, pivot around, keep going to the bend, to the front of the house. Now, extend your spine, lift it back up. Stretch the right arm out, thumb goes down, sneaks up the back side. Can you catch? Maybe you grab your shirt, soften the knees, cascade and fold. Release those arms, pivot to the front of the house, framing the right foot. Shoot the right leg back. Maybe this time, three-legged high plank. Lower down, right leg joins the left. Heart lifts up. Dive up and back. Whoo, down dog, beautiful. Left leg lifts, you've got this. Open up at the hip. Left knee, left tricep. Windshield wipe it to the right. Shoot the left foot out. Fall in triangle, right arm up and overhead. Breathe, somebody breathe. Right hand down, option for you today. Stay in three-legged dog or flip inside out for wild thing. Heart lifts. Open up to this day. Maybe even in a new way. Bring it around, kiss your left kneecap. Step it up, crescent lunge. Root to rise, access, stability. Your assignment is alignment. Collect your hands, hinge at the waist. Ring it out on the twist. Right upper arm on the outside of the left front thigh. Option to stay. Maybe to extend, maybe even to bind. Up and around, second warrior. Solidify your stance. Turn it into stargazer. Tee the arms. Scoop the left arm under. Eagle arms, go into your sway state. Shifting your weight. Moving the forearms. Let your body move. Motion, they say, is lotion for your joints, for your mind, for your heart, for your body, for your soul. Unravel back of the house. Second warrior. Flip the right palm for peace. Straighten the right leg. Bend the right arm. Snuggle it behind your head. Take the left hand. Pull the right upper arm up and back. Should be a beautiful tricep stretch. Dig the right heel in, pivot to the side. Keep bending. Now neutralize your spine. Stretch the left hand out. Thumb down, bring it up the back side. Soften your knees. Cascade down to fold. Breathe. Release the arms, frame the left foot as you pivot to the front of the house. Shoot the left leg back, three-legged high plank. Left leg joins the right. Exhale up and back, down dog. Breathe. Now, go ahead and walk your feet in just about 6 inches and bring them a little bit close together. Now, take a peek at your hands. And we're going to take several little donkey kicks, but then we're going to land our feet to the outside of your pinky fingers for Malasana. No rush, no hurry. Lift your heels up, breathe in. Bend your knees, breathe out like a lily on a launch pad. Kick your own bum. Try it a couple of times. Find a little lift, a little flight, and then land feet to the outside of your pinky fingers, Malasana. Oh, beautiful. Hands at heart center. Enjoying this current moment, yes? Now, walk your fingertips forward, start to pick your hips up, kick your heels out, and possibly stand on your hands as you let your index finger and middle finger wrap on your heel. Gorilla pose. Maybe even massage your wrists with your toes. Beautiful. Now, release that connection. Heel toe your feet to the width of your hips. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Pull yourself together. Root to rise, come to stand. Hands part, east to west. Right leg lifts, right leg over, right arm under. Eagle pose. Stable and steady. Eagles fly above. They don't sweat the small stuff. Draw your eagle into the nest. Unravel it with a bent left leg and wings flying out for a little spirit dive. Right leg meets the left, chair. Collect your hands at heart center. Ring it out, left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Maybe stay, maybe move in to side crow. Come back, fold right over your legs. Take a halfway lift. We're coming home, fold back down. Rise up, stand tall. Feel the stability of the earth beneath your body. Part your arms, stand and breathe. Left leg lifts, left leg over. Either hook it, cross it, or create a 4. Left arm under, eagle posture. Pull the eagle, your eagle, into the nest. Nice and contracted, exhaling. Unravel it all. Sweep your beautiful wings back for a little spirit dive. Left leg meets the right, chair. Hands come to heart center. Ring it out. Right upper arm outside the left front thigh. Hands plant down, tip into side crow. Parshva Kakasana. Back to your feet, but land on your bottom. Wrap your arms around your shins. Round your back, tuck your chin, balance on your sits bones. Apanasana, egg-shaped pose. So stay right here. Have I told you lately that I love you? Who could you say that to? Maybe today, maybe somebody you haven't been saying it to, and you wish you would. Lift your big toes up with your peace fingers. Lift your heart, breathe in. Now, left peace fingers to both big toes, twist right, right arm extends back. Come back and reverse it. Both big toes reach left, heart lifts, shine bright. Live today with no regrets for tomorrow. Now, keep your legs up, inch your forearms down, breathe in. Now, slide your arms down. Viparita Karani, legs up the wall pose. Now in this posture, you're finding a very magnificent shift. you make that shift, which truly is the gift of your practice. This posture has an amazing capacity to calm, to slow down the breath, to allow the blood to flow in a different direction. And just solidify yourself, solidify your emotions with that knowingness that all is well with your soul. Your mind, your will, your emotions. Calling things that are not as though you want them to be. Speaking life into your situation, into other people's situation, and being that helium to the balloon as you encourage others. Slip your hands to the outside edges of your feet for happy baby. Maybe you want to extend one leg at a time. It's always an option. Maybe you want a little Upavista straddle. And then go ahead and slide your legs out into our final resting posture, Shavasana. Whatever adjustments you need to make, drawing the tips of your shoulders closer together as your palms face up, signifying your readiness to receive the goodness of God, to receive the blessings of this day for you, for your family, for your loved ones, for your friends. Just be ready to receive. Any thoughts that come in that try to take you away or distract you, just allow them to pass you by. Now I'm going to invite you to turn the video off if you have time to perhaps stay in this posture 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes today, just basking in the bliss. Living today so we have no regrets for tomorrow. Pondering that question, have I told you lately? Told you that I love you. If you're coming with me, bring movement to your fingers, to your toes. Inviting your renewed, restored self back into this day. Stretch your fingers and your feet as far as you can in opposite directions. Get as tall as you can. Sip it in, sip it in, sip it in. And an audible sigh right on out your mouth. Bend your knees, plant your feet, pivot over onto your side, and just pause. And it's from this place, this fetal position, that we've been gifted. We've been gifted with the ability from God to live, to move, to breathe. Now bring yourself back up into your day to a comfortable, sweet seat, right back where we began. Sweep your Surya Hasta Sun hands out and up as you breathe in, collecting at the top your purpose for your practice today, that individual, single-minded intention, that wish, that prayer. Solidify it into your heart. Let it bring you peace, joy, and love that you can then share with your family, friends, and loved ones. Let's look up, breathe in, one Om to home, sip it in. Home. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.